Hi, this is Mimi. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be working on my creative daily journal for the days of the 13th to the 19th. So let's get started. I already have all my pictures, everything printed out. And then I have my number stamps to date, like I did last time. So let's get into it. Where am I? We are here. Alright, so I did go through quickly and grab some scrap papers for the ones that I couldn't stamp on the page. I mean, obviously this one's black and white. Can't really stamp on it and see black ink. So this is the 13th. I'm just going to stamp on this blue. And then let's see. Okay. Just going to glue that there, or tape. Let's use up the rest of this tape that came with that kit. Okay, and I read 2 books. I ended up having to print these out separately because I forgot about them. I had the dates wrong when I was printing everything out. I mean, of course I did. Why wouldn't I? Okay, and then I think that's really it. Didn't really do... I don't know when the 13th was, a Wednesday? Yeah. Alright, so here we are on the 14th, and once again, I don't want to, I mean, I could stamp on that, but I don't want to. So we're just going to stamp on another piece of paper. Using a different stamp set. And cut that out. Let's see. Oh, this is the day I got my new light. I finally got a new light. My boyfriend found at Target, they had a, let's see, what is it called? It's a Logitech Ultra Beam light is what it's called. And it was regular $99 and they marked it down to $24. So he grabbed that for me, and you tell me, is it a much better light? It's a much better light, but this is what it is. It's on, has a round bottom stand. It's on a pole that you can raise up and down, and it's just a beam, and you can adjust it. There's an app, you can adjust it in multiple different ways. And then let's see. Oh, and the reason they marked it down is because the box was stained. How weird is that? Like, and people didn't buy it. It was there for a while and nobody was buying it, so he bought it and it works great for me. Let's see. It was a day. Let's see. I did a bunch of cleaning, made lunch, dinner, finished this book, which I believe I gave it 2 or 3 stars. This is the book that has been on my TBR for my physical TBR for the longest time. I got it at a book sale at the town that my boyfriend lives in. And I finally read it. I love this book. Not the book itself. I love the book. Not the story, the book. It is literally the best cover of a book ever. Hold on. It was right on the other side of the door. So this is it, right? This is vellum. See that? It's vellum. And then, look at that. Look at that book. That is printed on the hardcover book. And then this is vellum. It's such an interesting cover. Never seen anything like it before. Never seen anything like it since. And then, of course, I watched the Eras Tour, because we do have Disney Plus. And it was day 596 of a headache. Lovely. Isn't that lovely? I bought a pack of erasers I really need to bring down here. They're up in my room. Alright, now we're on the 15th. And let's see. Oh, God, this was the worst night. My kid was so loud till like 3 o'clock in the morning. And when I tell you that I was not happy, I was not happy. I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know what he was doing, but he was so loud. I texted him multiple times to be quiet. And he just wouldn't be quiet. And then finally at 3 o'clock in the morning, he shut up. Such a long night. And then the dog got sick, had to go out at 3 o'clock in the morning to go to the bathroom. So then I was awake. I was wide awake till 4:21 in the morning, and then I fell back asleep, and then the dog woke me at 5. He had an upset stomach. So he woke me at 5 to go out again. Yeah. And then he woke me at 6:30 to go out again. And then I was just up. It was a very long night. Oh, and then my kid came in because his cat has scratches all over himself. All over himself. And I said, like, scrapes and scratches all over himself. And I said, you know, just clean it. It's fine. He'll be fine. I said, he's nuts. I mean, honestly, the cat is a nut job. He's nuts. He does what I call parkouring off the door. He literally... I'm just closing this bag. All day long, you'll hear him jumping off of the door. So he runs across the room and jumps off the door. And he's in my son's room because the ween dog, hates the cat. Hates the cat. And, I mean, Sammy was here first. But he hates the cat. Hates him. So the cat is in my son's room. It's my son's cat. He's in my son's room, and that's what he does all day. You hear him jump from the window to the chair to the cat tree to off the door. It's insane. He's insane. And I said, that's why he scratched. Just clean the scratches. So we cleaned the scratches, and that was it. Alright, so we went to... Just gonna staple this. My son was supposed to go out with friends this night, so I told my dad, I'm like, what do you want for dinner? It's just us. And he said he wanted Red Lobster, so we got Red Lobster for dinner. My son didn't end up going out, but we had already made plans, so he was in charge of his own dinner. got up to make the Costco chocolate chip cookies because those are our favorites. And I asked my kid if he wanted to take cookies with him because he was going out with his two friends. He was going out with his two female friends, like always. That's who he goes out with. But then, and they were going back to the one girl's house where she was going to make dinner. And I made cookies so he could take cookies, but he didn't end up going. Did I stamp over here yet? So, yeah, he didn't end up going. But yeah, we haven't been to Red Lobster in, I couldn't tell you how long it's been since we've been to Red Lobster. It's been a long, long time. And it was delicious. My chair is rubbing up against my desk and squeaking. This says, I keep telling myself, Susan, you don't need any more craft supplies. Thankfully, my name isn't Susan. Truth. Alright, and this was Sunday. It was St. Patrick's Day, so I made, corned beef and cabbage for dinner. So that's what we had for dinner. And, let's see. Oh yeah, the boyfriend was in a bad mood. I don't know what happened. He was fine, and then all of a sudden he was eating lunch and started getting really angry. And then he was mad and left. I don't know what happened. It is what it is. Oh, and then my kid came home. My kid went driving with his dad, and they went up to his grandparents' house, and when they were there, they were cleaning out the basement, and he found out that she gave away his Wii. He had his Wii there, and she gave it away. She gave away the Wii. She gave away all the games, the 3 controllers, the 3 Wii wheels, the 2, like, sport, for the sport game, those controllers, that little add-on things. She gave away all 20 of his games. She gave it all away to Goodwill. He was so mad. He's still mad. And I don't blame him. And she didn't even apologize. She said, well, that was mine. And he's like, yeah, no, it wasn't. It's mine. It was mine. And it was his. I remember him taking that up there so they could all play games together when he was still going up there to spend the night, which he doesn't anymore. But he took it up there because she had already given away her Wii that she had. So he took it up there. And yes, she gave it away. She didn't apologize. Nothing. He was so angry. So mad. And I don't blame him. I'm even mad. I'm mad too. Like, what the hell are you doing, lady? Let's move that here, and then we'll move here. There you go. My corned beef and cabbage. It cooked all day. It smelled so good in here. And then I had really bad anxiety. Really bad anxiety because the next day I was going for my MRI, and I've never gone for an MRI before. And yeah, it was driving me. I was not a happy camper. So here we go. Here we went for my MRI. We went for my MRI. It was first thing in the morning. Where's the... Here it is. It was first thing in the morning. It was at 9 a.m. I had to be there. It was 9:20 my appointment was. I had to be there at 9:50. At 8:50. So we had to leave at like 8:30. Actually 8:20, because you never know. That time of day is some school traffic, so you never know how long it's going to take to get to the hospital, because I chose the location at the hospital. It's all separate. That's a separate MRI building, so that's the location I chose. Anyway, not that matters. Anyway, so I went for my MRI, and it was not fun, and I'm going to have to do it again. I'm going to have to do it again for my other ankle. I know he's going to send me for another MRI, which means another round of physical therapy. So we're going to have to wait till next year. I'm not going to be able to get it done this year, because I'm going to most likely need surgery. And then I will need physical therapy after the surgery. And my insurance only pays for 24 in one calendar year physical therapy sessions. So I'm not going to be able to go for physical therapy. Anyway, when we left, I had the worst dry mouth. It was so bad. It was so bad. So I'm like, I said to my boyfriend, I'm like, we have got to get a drink somewhere. I can't. This is really bad. We have to get a drink. So we stopped at the gas station, and he ran in and he came out with this Sprite. I've never heard of it. And it is the tropical mix. So I have ink all over my fingers. Let me get that off. If you don't have... I don't use baby wipes in my craft room. I use rubbing alcohol and a rag to clean up. And then if you get ink all over your hands and you can't get to a bathroom to wash them, hand sanitizer gets it off. Okay, because it's rubbing alcohol. So there you go. There's a little tip. So I have hand sanitizer down here at all times. And this stuff stinks. Ugh, it's bad. So yeah, he got this tropical Sprite. It was okay. I said, it doesn't really taste like Sprite. And doesn't really taste tropical. It was okay. But it quenched my thirst. I was so thirsty. And then I said, ugh. And then he brought out he also got this brownie. And I'm like, I can't eat all, like, I promised myself I would be better. And he's like, you just had an MRI. You've been stressed out. He's like, this is now done. Just eat the brownie, drink the soda. And I was like, okay. So I did. And then when we went to Redner's, which is a grocery store in my area, we went to Redner's, and when we didn't buy anything, because neither one of us was like, what are we doing for dinner? Like, I don't know. We had no idea what to do for dinner, and it was just a waste to be walking around that store. So we left. But when we left, he stopped at the register, and I'd walked out. So I had no idea what he was doing. I was putting away the cart. I said it was funny. We never grab a cart, and the time that I grabbed a cart, we didn't even get any groceries. We never grab a cart. Because we never think we're going to get that much. So, when he left, he grabbed this. This is new. This is Mountain Dew Baja Laguna Lemonade. It is Baja Blast with it's a mango lemonade flavor. It was really good. That's all I'm going to say. Let's see. I got the results of my MRI, and it seems to be that there's 3 things wrong with my ankle. I have a cyst that it looked like it said. I'm not sure. I don't see the doctor until next week. But from what it said on the results that they found, there's something wrong with my tendon. I have a cyst, and it looks like I have a tear in my ligament. My grandfather went to the hospital. He has pneumonia. He had 103-degree fever. And then I made I pledged 30 cards to Cards for Cubs. So I made those cards, and then my mom called. She's like, oh, my youngest niece, she got your card. And I was like, oh, that's good. And she's talking. I'm like, basically kind of asking me why I didn't send one to my other niece. And I'm like, I did. I did send one to her. I'm telling you, when I tell you that our post office around here is the worst. It is the worst. Like, I sent them out on the same day. They were going to the same house. And they didn't get them on the same day. I was like, but I said, Mom, I did send her one. I promise. The only time I'm ever not going to send a card to both of them is like birthday. Did that again. Here we go. It's like birthday cards. Stuff like that. Get well soon cards. Graduation cards. But never Easter cards. That's what they were. They were Easter cards. Okay, I think that's it, right? Yeah. All right. So this day this was yesterday, and we went to Kohl's because my boyfriend's, both pair of his work jeans, both pair of his work jeans ripped. So he had to go get new work jeans, and he likes the ones at Kohl's. He likes the Sonoma brand, which is the Kohl's brand, because they have this like weird thick band on the inside, and then the top doesn't roll down. Like sometimes it'll roll down when he has a belt on. So we went there. Oh, and then I texted my kid. Oh, I was so mad. I was so angry at him. He didn't empty the litter box. Who knows how long it's been since he's emptied the litter box. And I went in to see the cat, and I looked into the litter box because he's got a litter box that has a lid, and it's like one of those domed ones with a lid. And I looked in the litter box, and yeah, it's been a while. And I texted him, and he actually texted me back, and I said, oh, funny, like he pretends all the time that, oh, I never look at my phone when I'm at work, but he sure as heck looked at his phone yesterday. I got a new hat. I got an Under Armour hat. It's a men's hat, but it fit perfect, and it looked so good on, and it was like a beige color, and I have a black hat that I wear all the time, and I just didn't want to wear a black hat. My boyfriend got me 7-Eleven coffee. He stopped for gas and went in to see if that 7-Eleven was like, because it's a very small 7-Eleven. It's tiny, to see if they have all the food that normal 7-Elevens do. So you get coffee with a gas fill up. So he got me blueberry coffee. So good. Anyway, so he did not empty the litter box in who knows how long. So my boyfriend they both decided that he was going to get a litter genie. So I ordered that last night on Amazon. It was on sale. So hopefully that helps. But that is it for, let me erase this now so when I journal later, it's not in the way. I've been having a horrible habit of writing over top of the numbers for some reason when I'm journaling. But that's it. Oh, I read Murder Road by Simone St. James. 4-star book. So good. Love Simone St. James. I don't think I've given any of her books less than a 4-star. And I've read, this is my 6th of hers. And so good. That's it. Here we go. Just a quick flip of The Narrow was actually also really good. I believe I gave it a 4-star. It's a YA thriller, I guess you would call it. That was really good. This one was a second part of a duet. I gave it a 1-star. I think I gave the first book in the duet a 2-star. And the only reason I've read this one is because I had to know what happened, and I ended up giving it a 1-star. There was no point. Should have been a single book. This book was horrible. Horrible. This, I believe, I gave 3 stars. And that's it. That was my week. That was my week. So there we go. Was not that exciting of a week. I'll admit it. It was not exciting. I didn't do much. I didn't even read much. It looks like I did, but I didn't. I believe there was even a day, like I DNF'd maybe 15 books this past week. It's been a bad reading week for me. Sorry about my voice. I literally just woke up. So thank you so much for joining me today. Comment down below and let me know if you're a reader who your favorite author is that you think I should give a shot to. Okay? Who do you think I should read that is one of your top favorite authors? Let me know, because I always need somebody new to read. Like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great rest of your day.